So the good folks at xCool reached out to me and asked me if I'd be willing to try one of their precision screwdriver sets. It's a 52-piece set that has bits in it. It's got stuff like tweezers, a pry bar, all the bits, including not just screwdriver bits, but drill bits themselves. It's got the tool, and there's several different things that we can go over about the screwdriver itself. But yeah, let's take a look. So opening up on one box, we got the pry bar, we've got the tweezers, and we've got the charging cable. It's a USB cable. And then we're going to open up the other package. This looks like the toolkit itself that has all the bits and the screwdriver itself. So let's get to opening that. And I don't know how well I can do this with one hand, but it shouldn't take much because, how about that? A little button on the side. That's the release. This also is where you charge it. The USB charger. Pretty convenient. You just slide it into a little tray. All the bits, drill bits and screwdriver bits and everything. Magnetize, demagnetize. This is the driver itself, and it just pops right out. Got contacts on the very end of it, so that when you slide it back in the tray, it'll charge right from the case. I kind of like that, and there's definitely some magnetized action going on. I like that. That's really, really cool right there. So let's take a look and see. We're going to have several bits in there. You can see those. It's a 52-piece kit, including the pry bar, the tweezers, and everything in there, the screwdriver itself. The screwdriver has 5 torque settings. From what I understand, it might take a little while to charge. I don't know if we've got a charge on it yet or not. I'll find out. But it should last for quite a while. It's got obviously forward, reverse, and from the instructions, looks like if you hit triple, then it will stay rotating in that direction. So once, and then 3 times. But we'll check that out in a second. Several different bits. I'm kind of liking the bit selection there. And yeah, let's see what we got. Let's pull this thing out and try it. So far, tough aluminum case there. This is plastic. The tray is plastic. The case is aluminum. And yeah, let's give it a shot. Now, a couple interesting things with the accessories themselves. You've got one. Hopefully you can see that. It's a little bit different marking than the one that's got the drill bit on it. This one is for all the hex, and it is. Slide it in there. Just fit it down on there. They'll lock into place. Or if you're using a drill bit, something slightly different. We're going to go ahead and put the collar on. I guess you can do that before or after. And then make sure you slide the correct the nub on there, the retaining nut, and then that way. It does have a light up display, so you can see if you're moving forward or backward. The multifunction button on the back here, press once, you get a light. Press and hold it for 3 seconds, you get the torque settings. So then you can change the settings to whatever you need. And that's recommended for drilling. Forward and backward, obviously the light comes on. You can turn the light off. Pretty cool little tool. It does have a little bit of torque. It will jerk that drill bit out of your finger, so be careful. And if you're thinking like, but Paul, that doesn't look like all the bits it's supposed to have. Oh, it's not. There's a whole other side. You've got everything from star bits to hex bits to flathead to Phillips. Of course, the drill bits, several different sizes. And yeah, a couple of them that I guess those are safety bits. Those are, yeah, a little bit of everything in here. So pretty cool. So one of the things I like and I don't like, I like that it has, it's a nice sturdy feel. It's a nice comfortable feel. I like that it has a built-in light with the little multi-purpose button on the back. You can turn the light on and off. I do like the different settings. The torque settings on here, you do that by holding the button on the back for 3 seconds. It'll allow you to change the torque settings. And you can see the display that lights up. See, we can change those. 5 different torque settings on it, really convenient. I do like the indicator. I like the way it charges. I like that the bits all stay where they're supposed to stay. The only thing that I might not be a fan of is these locking collars right here, these locking nuts. They are small enough where if you set it down, say if you're changing from the regular screwdriver type bits to a drill bit, there's a little bit of difference. One of the for the drill bits, there's a little brass fitting that goes in there so that the drill bit itself stays snug. These two collars are made differently, so that one fits for the drill bits, one and then you take it out when you're using the hex. That will roll away on you if you're not careful. So you have to watch where you're putting it because it's lightweight and it will roll away. I do like the fact that you can change bits on this very, very quickly, very easily. That it's no fuss. And I like that they stay in there. They're magnetic and they will stay put. The tool itself is magnetic and so are all the bits. I do like the fact that it's got a charger on the case. So if I have the case closed up and I'm charging it, I can see what the charge is. I'm not trying to charge the screwdriver itself. I'm charging through the case because the contacts are on the back of the screwdriver. So I like all of that. There's very little I don't like. And like I said, the only thing that I think I might not like, and I don't know how you could solve that problem, is just that the locking nut will roll away if you're not careful. So yeah. These items are pretty inexpensive right now on Amazon. I do not have a link, but if I had one, I'd put it down there. I will put the link to Amazon as well as the link to xCool, so you guys can take a look at this product for yourself and decide whether you like it or not. If you do already have one of these products, leave me notes in the comments. Let me know. Do you have one of these? What's it like? Do you like it? Not like it? Kind of advantages and disadvantages. But I'll have to tell you, I'm pretty happy with it. And I was already kind of looking at buying something like this because, you know, these get big and bulky. No knock on the product itself. It's just big and bulky. This is much slimmer, much more comfortable. I can put it in my hand. I can set it down. Sort of like a carpenter's pencil. It does have a flat side, so it's only going to roll so far. And I kind of like that too, that it's not going to roll right off the table on me. And so that's an advantage. But in any case, yeah, if you're thinking about it, you like it, don't know what else, or if you just found this video helpful at all, go ahead and throw a like on the video. If you're not already subscribed, please do. I certainly would appreciate that. Still trying to hit 1,500. That would be awesome. Don't think I'm going to do that by Christmas because this video is being put out probably Christmas Eve or Christmas. But I would still love to hit it by the end of the year. But if you don't do that, you don't hit the socials, you don't subscribe, please do me one favor, and that's just be good to each other. Be kind. Smile, wave, hold the door open. Say good morning, good afternoon, whatever the case may be. Being kind costs absolutely nothing, and you might find there's a pretty good return on that. It might make you feel better too, you know. So yeah, the xCool precision screwdriver. It's a 52-piece set, including all the bits, the screwdriver. I don't know if the case was included in that. I didn't count, but it does have the pry bar and the tweezers, of course, the charging cable. Charging cable could be just a little bit longer. Past that. Yeah, love it. So, until I get myself into something I got no business getting into, well, the laptop's for one because it needs more stuff, and then, of course, I've got other things still going on. I might have scored an RTX 3070 from somewhere I might not have should have scored it from, but we'll discuss. Anyway, yeah, xCool. Pretty cool, and I like it. So, until I get myself into something I got no business getting into, I'll see you later.